TGIF, the weekend is here. Yeah, it is the weekend. Happy weekend, sun seekers. Welcome to Beach House Beach Bunker. Let's do this into a gorgeous, super hot week. No. You can't control the weather, but at least we can control the heat in the Beach House Beach Bunker. Turn it up. Happy weekend. Thanks for being part of the show today. Warning, don't let your kids put toys in the microwave. There is some viral videos making the rounds, and the kids are putting toys in the microwave, and they're exploding, and this is not good. This is causing some serious burns, and officials have sounded the alarm. Listen, guys, food and beverages only in the microwave, please. Zellers opened their new location yesterday. People went nuts. It's fantastic. TSA has issued a warning to World Cup soccer attendees about ranch dressing. I never thought that I'd have to say warning and ranch dressing in the same sentence, but it has happened. Canadian Mike Myers bringing back Austin Powers. Canadian Jim Carrey is bringing back The Grinch. We've got sequels in the works, and we've also got betting on news coming to Canada. Yeah, the know-it-all in your life on social media that is always talking about the news, that's not going to happen. This is going to happen. I think this is going to happen. Well, now they can put their money where their mouth is. Because betting on the news is coming to Canada. And we'll talk a bit about that. And we were telling you about how the Aussies were drinking all the beer in Vancouver. Apparently the Scots are drinking all the beer in Boston. So, there was a lot of beer drinking going on. And Team Canada with its first win, it was a close one. It was a nail-biter. It was must-see TV. Oh, my God. I was on the edge of my Canadian seat. It was so exciting. 6-0. Yeah. We are at 11 degrees as we get outside this morning, and I wish I had a better forecast for you, but this is how it goes. We have got temperatures well below normal for this time of year, and This is going to be the trend for quite some time, actually, Sunseekers. We're going to see some possible rain showers today and 19, Saturday sunny and 20 for Dad's Day on Sunday, sunshine at 22. On the Facebook page today, Dad and me. A picture of you and Dad from the camera roll, hopefully the last one you have on your camera roll, so it's the most current. And it doesn't mean it has to be the newest picture of you and Dad. It could be something from long ago. Just from your camera roll, throw it up there. We'll take a look at some of those coming up a little bit later on in the show. Some housekeeping. We are going to be ending the show a little bbit earlier today because I got grads going on. We've got a grad in Minnedosa today. I'm going to be zooming up that number 10 highway to hit Minnedosa grad at 10 o'clock this morning, and then we're going to do Elton grad this afternoon. So I got two nephews that are going to be getting their diplomas today. Two new taxpayers. Woo! It's a Rolling Rivers School Division grad day today, so I think Rivers is also graduating today. I'm not sure about Erickson or not, but lots of stuff happening in Erickson, of course, with the Little Valley Jamboree that's on this weekend. The summer kickoff with the Downtown Brandon Biz is this weekend. There's lots of stuff going on this weekend. I wish the weather was a little bit better. Now, with the nice thing about it up in Erickson is, unless they've changed the venue, last time I was up there, it was at the rec center. So they do have some stuff outside, but a lot of it used to be anyway, inside. So not really weather dependent, which kind of smart. Especially on a weekend like we are about to have. So anyway, we are live streaming on all platforms to start the show, including Twitch, X, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and we move over to Twitch for the second hour of the show, abbreviated again. We'll be ending a little bit early today. You can lurk in at TylerGlenShow.com. We appreciate you being a part of it. Thank you so much. Yes, we will get the keyboard in as we always do on a Friday. Yes, Michelle is here on TikTok, and Tosh is here on Twitch. Our first two in this morning, and of course, Tosh is reminding us about the keyboard. Yes, Tosh, we know about the keyboard. Road Reverend is here too, and happy Keyboard Friday. Derek is here. Road Reverend and Derek are here on Twitch. Good morning. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Lucas is over on TikTok. Good morning, Lucas. Good morning, Bob. And good morning, Polar Bear. Janine is over on Facebook this morning. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Hi, Janine. Hi, Janine. Bye, Janine. Have a great weekend, Janine. Patricia Ann is here on Twitch. Jody Kaslik is over on Facebook. And Joan Gurr is here to wish everybody a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Maurice is on TikTok. Good morning, Maurice. Richard's on Facebook. Quentin's on Twitch. Katie4380 is here too with Tracy Roger on Twitch. And Cindy is here to say happy grad weekend for those celebrating. With two grads, it's going to be a lot of eating, a little bit of drinking, and wonder if there'll be a little bit of soccer. I don't know. We'll have to just see what rolls. No football on this. Where is there football? I don't know. No Bombers anyway. Nick Adams is here. Happy Keyboard Friday. Yes, Zumba Bernice is here too. Good morning. Nick says, I was expecting a good game and all, but 6-0. I don't think anybody saw that coming. It was a nail-biter. I had to be medicated. It was so edge of your seat. There was so much red and white. Michelle is here on Facebook. Good morning, Michelle. Ange, good morning. We made it to Friday. Yes, we did. We made it to Friday. Janice is here on TikTok. Good morning, Janice. Ending early today. Jason is also here, and Josh. It's all about the Jays. Jason, Josh, and Janice, and Janine, and Gary. Good morning, Gary. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. We're going to do yesterday's good thing real quickly here. And we got a lot of stuff to get to in a short period of time. This warning about toys in the microwave is incredible. What is happening? And these parents are upset. Why are they making toys like this that explode in the microwave? These toy makers should be taken to task. Tosh and Nick are starting their own little show about bacon. Starting Monday. Joanne is here. Good morning, Joanne on TikTok. Do-do-do-do-do-doodle-doo. All right. Yesterday's good thing. Let's do yesterday's good thing. If you got something good to share from yesterday, now's the time. I am going to just speed things along here so that we can get to some Dad's Day stuff. That's always awesome for Dad's Day. And the TSA warning about ranch dressing. Very important. Before Tosh hijacks the show about bacon with Nick. These two. I don't know what's going on between Tosh and Nick and Polar Bear today. But, All right. Okay, let's get going. Yesterday's good thing. Let's get to some good things. Richard was over getting a grilled cheese sandwich. Well, thank God for that. Thank God for a grilled cheese. Look, it sustained him. It's a nice little sponsor drop right here. Look at this. Look at that. How was it, Richard? How was on a scale of 1 to 10? And why was it 15? And what's in the bag over there? What do you got in the bag there, Richard? That was the highlight of his day yesterday, a grilled cheese sandwich. While we're showing pictures, I want to show my nephews. All right, here comes my nephews. It was awesome. It was awesome. Of course it's awesome. Everything at Tim's is awesome. First up is my nephew, Ty. This is Ty. He's going to be graduating today from Minnedosa Collegiate. There he is, and he has not changed at all since this picture. No, you will see. People will comment. They will say, oh, my God. It's like it's a 4-year-old at grad. Yes, he has not grown at all. They didn't feed him the last 18 years. So that is that there he is. My nephews are going to be super excited that I'm sharing current pictures of them on their grad day today. Happy grad day. See you in Minnedosa. Hopefully I make it A-okay a little bit later today. And then my other nephew is Reed. And he too has not changed. In fact, I believe that they disconnected this horse from the ride at the fair. And he will ride that in at the Elton grad today. Is it Forest? Is it Elton? It's that little town north of Brandon. He has not changed. Liz loves that horse. See, Dad disconnected the horse. They said, please don't do that, but he did. And so there you go. There's the nephews. And so that's why we got to scoot out of here a little bit early today to get out to the grads in Minnedosa and Forest. Rolling River School Division. Again, I'm not quite sure if Erickson grad is today. It might be, very well might be, but I can tell you what is going on in Erickson for sure. And that is the Little Valley Jamboree. Here is the poster. It starts tonight. I believe Quentin is going to be there. He's going to be on the stage, kind of keeping everybody in line, cracking the whip to make sure that lots of money comes in for these two adorable kids. Reese Shane of Minneota and Nathan Hoodala of Forest. And that all starts at 6 o'clock tonight and goes again tomorrow starting at 12 noon. It says Erickson doesn't say anything about the rec center, though. Quentin will tell me. They've got all kinds of stuff going on for this thing. This is fantastic. They have done this for decades now. So these little kids will benefit from a family fundraising event happening this weekend in Erickson, which should be a lot of fun. Well, have a good time, guys. It's going to be awesome. Okay, other good things other than Richard's grilled cheese sandwich. I think, you know what? I think it deserves another look. I think I think it deserves another lie just to make you hungry. Can you not smell that coffee, that deep roast, dark coffee? That beautiful smell of coffee, that cheese, that melty, gooey cheese, the crunch of the toast. You know you want one. I think I see a little bit of bacon there. Yummy for the tummy. Angela's GT. I finally got released from the hospital. Yay! Yay! Angela says, I finally got released from the hospital yesterday after a long 11-day stay. See? And you know what that is? That's what you call beach bunker good vibes. That is... It's all our doing, Angela. We had to send the good vibes. So if you or someone you know is not feeling well, just put on this show, and the heat that comes from your cell phone, along with the energy that we provide from this show, will cure many different things. Actually, not much of any, but it's good marketing. Way to go, Angela. That's awesome. Now, rest and relaxation this weekend. We need you at 100% for next week. We're coming down the home stretch. It is grad week next week for everybody else across the province. We've got Nealon, Crocus, and Massey in the city graduating next week. So this is the kind of the final weekend with the non-taxpayers in the house. So next week we got a whole new batch of taxpayers. I'm so excited about that. Welcome to the club. Al Greiner is here on Facebook. Good morning, Al. We're doing yesterday's good thing. And yes, Richard can confirm there was some bacon. Of course, there's bacon. It's Friday and everyone's talking bacon. Trev Webb is in the house. Nice to see you. Derek says, that's where I graduated, Elton. Oh, no. Well, Rolling River, they spit out all kinds of good talent, don't they, Rolling River? That's where yours truly came from, too, and look at me. Oh, aim high, guys. Aim high. Aim high. Reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. It's 2026. You can be anything you want. Just reach for the stars. You can accomplish anything. That's my sit on the couch and play video games advice. Co-ops of Westman, Heritage Co-op, Boundary Co-op, and Valley View Co-op. Co-op big deal yesterday morning on the show. Your opportunity to save some big cash on meat for Dad. How about brisket? Oh, yeah. How about some brisket? Get into Co-op this week again. Get some brisket for Dad. You can also get some prime rib for Dad. Oh, I'm getting a few more good thing pictures coming in here. Hang on a second. So this was our big deal from yesterday. So brisket on for $6.99 a pound. Pork back ribs, $4.49 a pound. And get prime rib for Dad at just $16.99 a pound. You can't beat that deal. Absolutely awesome. But if Dad's into pizza, the Co-op Gold pizza or flatbreads are on for $3.49. Those will freeze real nice and easy. So stock up, throw those in the freezer, and get stocked up for the rest of the summer. Pizza's awesome on rainy days. Can't beat that price. Boy, that is a great budget saver right there with our friends at Co-op, Heritage, Boundary, and Valley View Co-op. Creasy Hot Tub and Billiards, Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Manitoba, 2500 Park Avenue in Brandon. It is the Summer Sizzler sale on now. You know, Dad would love something from Creasy's at 2500 Park Avenue. If you've never been in the store, you owe it to yourself to go check out their store, okay? Because they've got pool tables, they've got pool cues, billiard balls. If your dad has a game room or ever wanted to have a game room, you owe it to yourself and you owe it to your dad to kind of just pop in for a few minutes and check out 2500 Park Avenue. It's Dad's Day. They also have all kinds of just rec room gifts. And so if dad has a rec room, it might be worth a visit. But of course, they've got jacuzzi hot tubs too. They've got swim spas as well, and extra special pricing for the summer, the Sizzle into Summer Sale. And if you want to check out their inventory online, you can check out jacuzzimanitoba.ca. Elkhorn Resort and Clarso Nordic Spa this weekend. If you're a fan of the Tragically Hip, this is the weekend to be up at the Elkhorn, because they have got the Incredibly Hip. Is that what they're called? I think so. The Incredibly Hip. That is tomorrow night at the Elkhorn. It's going to be a great show. If you love the Tragically Hip, and it's hard to find a Canadian that doesn't, you're going to want to check this out. Party starts at 6 o'clock. The Incredibly Hip hits the stage at 8 p.m. Beer gardens, hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn, chips, and much, much more at the Elkhorn Resort at beautiful Riding Mount National Park, Clear Lake. Check out housekeeping. That's the beautiful new Speakeasy Bar. They've always got something happening there. Love when the jazz musicians come and go in that place. When they've got live jazz in a speakeasy, you think you're in 1930 Chicago. It's fantastic. elkhornresort.mb.ca. Cindy got a lot of food prep done in her GT. She is ready for the weekend. That's fantastic. Tosh got a plant. From her son, and this is fantastic art right here. It looks like there's some chives set to grow here. That is beautiful. Great artwork there. And beautiful chives that will be hitting a potato near you, I'm sure, in the very near future. Trev's GT, I am here. We were worried about Trev. I told him, yes, I saw him yesterday. Said witness protection. Trev was in witness protection. That's what we say to people who haven't been on the show in a while. Hey, it's been a while. I say, yeah, welcome back from witness protection. Zumba Bernice's GT. Look what I found at the Costco. A huge bag of cheese curds, so she could make some poutine. Ooh, poutine curds. There is Constipation Nation right there in a package. Poutine cheese curds from St. Albert, Alberta, chances are. And there it is. There it is. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Zumba? Nah, not so much. Poutine? Yes. Now, nothing against the music of Zumba. It's beautiful. I love Zumba music. But exercise kind of sucks. This is more my style. Face down in a plate of gravy. I think that gets a winner's bell. I think C-Pix. C-Pix. I can smell it. I can taste it. And it's sideways. So it'll slide right in my mouth. Get in my belly. Get in my belly. Megan's here on Facebook. Good morning, Megan. We're doing yesterday's good thing. It doesn't get any better than poutine. Celebrating Canada's 6-0 win at the World Cup while wearing her Team Canada shirt and singing "Oh Canada." Maple Leafs on her cheek. Okay, here we go. Kim Mulcha, good morning. Happy weekend to you, Kim, as well as you, blessed mama. Nice to see you. Rachel Zarn is here on Facebook as well. Kevin Ruddock is here on Facebook. Good morning. Doing yesterday's good thing. Stuff that happened yesterday that was awesome. Yesterday's good thing. Hey, this is a good thing. A Vancouver streamer that goes by the name BK was in downtown Vancouver talking to some guitar-y people, couple of guitars, and he befriended them, and they said, hey, you want to come to the soccer game with us? I'm like, there he is. That's BK. And not just one ticket. He was given 4 tickets. These tickets are like $2,000 each. I'm thinking these are the kind of people we need to come and spend some money in Canada, some tourists. They fly in on their private jets to go to the World Cup. I feel bad we beat them 6-0. We should have made it a little bit closer. They're loaded. So if you can find these 2 guys in white in Vancouver, they're generous. In fact, he only needed 2 tickets. They had an extra 4 because they had an extra couple million that fell out of their pants. And they figured, what am I going to do with this money? So they bought extra soccer tickets, gave him 2. He ended up paying it forward and giving it to another couple of folks. So Qataris spreading the love. That's a good thing. They're spreading the love. KD 4380's GT tried Shawarma Queen for the first time last night. Really good. Well, that's fantastic. Yesterday's good thing. Yeah, I don't know what your GT is either, Polar Bear. I have no idea what that is. It's a picture of your truck. I appreciate that you're doing good things, but we're kind of stretching here. I don't know. Did you? Or maybe it's a napkin that he thought. There was a napkin in front of his truck, and he picked up the garbage. Look at that. Was his good thing. Yes. Look at the napkin. He cleaned up his yard. He cleaned up the yard. Oh boy. Kev won a large pizza from Pizza Express. Well, there's nothing like free food. Yay! Winner's bell. Free food. We're going to do our draw for those tickets to Gretchen Wilson later today. So if you haven't posted your redneck picture, make sure you get on that. So that you can win tickets to Gretchen Wilson July 3rd at Skydancer, okay? That draw's coming up later today when I'm back from all this grad nonsense. And, yeah. Well, Tosh, I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Hermanos either. Apparently, there's a bit of a delay. They were supposed to open yesterday. And somebody had said that they had been delayed. So I went and poked around. They've moved the opening date. And everybody is super excited about the opening of this place. Oh my gosh. Events are postponed until July the 9th. Check hermanos.ca for details. Restaurant opens for business June 23rd now. I'm not sure what day of the week that is. That is Tuesday of next week. So they just needed a couple extra days to get things ready. And I'm sure it will be awesome. They were so popular in Winnipeg. My brother-in-law was a big fan of that. He said, oh, man. Get ready. If they do it up like they did it when I was in Winnipeg, it's fantastic. We're going to get to some Dad's Day pictures coming up on the show. Of course, me and Dad. We're also going to talk about this warning for the kids and toys going in the microwave. Yeah, it's happening. Kids are ending up in the emergency room after putting a toy, and it's everywhere on the internet. Chances are you've probably seen people talking about the burns that they're suffering. This is terrible. But we need to make sure that, kids are putting just food and beverages only in the microwave, all right? No toys. No toys in the microwave. It's Friday. Let's go to the beach. We're going to the Soggy Dollar. I appreciate you being here. Let's get going, Sunseekers. Let's go. Morning, son. Carrie Baranian. No, you can drop your GT. We're going to the beach, but we can do it when we come back, Carrie. I'm going to do a beach break. We'll be back with more. Drop your GT now. Go ahead.
lo que siento, te voy a contar. Todo lo que quiero que puedo estar. Que no estás sintiendo, si te verás, escudo que puedas parar. Por eso es en mi vida a veces falla y no me sé superar. Mucho ven conmigo y no te vas a dar. En ti te vas a esperar y ese mucho menos fuera. Y decimos así. Good morning, sun. See, 'cause let's celebrate. It's Friday, the weekend is yours. Good morning, sun. See, 'cause let's celebrate. It's Friday, the weekend is yours. Todo lo que siento, que me voy a contar. Todo lo que quiero que puedo estar. Que no están sintiendo, si tú te verás. Y tú lo que te vas a pagar. ¡Dole, se saca! En mi guitarra se falla y no vas a superar. Mucho no hay contigo, no puedas sacar. Pero sé que no se espera, yo sé mucho menos fuera. Y decimos así. Good morning, sun. See, 'cause let's celebrate. It's Friday, the weekend is yours. Good morning, sun. See, 'cause let's celebrate. It's Friday, the weekend is yours. Good morning, sun. See, 'cause let's celebrate. It's Friday, the weekend is yours. Good morning, sun. See, 'cause let's celebrate. It's Friday, the weekend is yours. Good morning, sun. See, 'cause let's celebrate. It's Friday, the weekend is yours. Good morning, sun. See, 'cause let's celebrate. It's Friday, the weekend is
This is not what I like to do on a Friday. The Sunseekers, they're getting under my skin. Oh, we got to get to Friday and fast. Okay. You know what? We need a timeout for Derek and Tosh and Polar Bear. Timeout. Timeout. And I need you to respect that, okay? I need you guys to take a timeout. And that means you can lurk, but I don't want to block you, but we're at that point. Tosh, Polar Bear, and Derek. It's timeout time. Uncle Ty has had enough. I don't want to have to block you, but I can't do this anymore. I cannot have this chaos. So it stops now. For the rest of the show, thank you. Happy Ty's going to come back now. All right, because we got folks like Carrie that are coming in here. Ooh, we got Carrie in here. Fabulous. It's official. My son made the men's team under 21 for volleyball, representing Canada in Guatemala at the Pan American Championships at the end of June. Yay! That's a picture I'd like to see. Send me one of those. Oh, my gosh. That is fantastic. Oh, and also Tracy's. I'm sorry, Tracy. We were late. You know what? I started a little bit early. I apologize. Because we got to scoot a little early. Here's your weekend forecast, by the way. Looking forward to some sunshine for the weekend. Saturday 20, Sunday 22. And some rain to start the week next week. This is a great shot from Tracy. Look at that. Some grad pictures. Oh, we're going to get a lot of these next week. We're going to get a lot of these. Although he's pointed in the wrong direction. Turn around. Turn around. It's an art shot, isn't it? It's meant to be an art shot. Thank you for sharing. Congratulations, grad. Congratulations to all the grads. It's hard to believe it's that time of year. You know what? It's the weather. Like, seriously, we could turn up the temperature just a little bit. I think we're all good for a little bit of summer. Hey, I think so. Tosh, time out, please. Last warning. Appreciate that. Thank you. Now to the microwave. These kids putting the toys in the microwave. What is happening here? Oh, my gosh.
Is sharing an important warning about a trend on TikTok and YouTube involving a toy and a microwave that can be really dangerous for kids. Sixth grader Kelsey suffered severe burns after trying the trend with a fidget sensory squeeze toy. She got a Neato Nice Cube from a friend and saw on social media that kids suggested putting it in the microwave to make it softer, more pliable. Well, she tried it, and when she took it out and squeezed the toy, it popped, exploded, and sent the hot gel inside the toy onto her face and neck. Second and third degree burns. Doctors at Riley performed surgery, a skin graft to help her heal. And Riley tells me they treated another kid at Riley for the same thing a couple of weeks earlier.
Yeah, this is happening all over the place. There's multiple reports in Canada that these toys are exploding because it's all over the internet. The kids are on the TikTok. They moved on from the eating Tide Pods to putting their toys in the microwave. Please do not do this. In fact, somebody had shared a video of their security camera, the kids at the microwave, putting these things in. Now, they're like a gel toy, and the thing is, put them in a pot of warm water. They just have to be heated a little bit, and they'll soften up a little bit. You might know what they're talking about here. But do not stick them in the microwave. They'll explode.
Two sisters are having fun in the kitchen. Then little Gia pops a toy into the microwave to heat it up. She's too small to reach the buttons, so she stands on her big sister's back.
Oh, my God.
Then something terrible happens. The toy suddenly bursts open, burning 8-year-old Gia in the face. Her mother races her to the sink.
It was sticky and it was hot. So I was just ripping it off of her face.
Gia and her 10-year-old sister Ella were playing with one of the hottest toys around. They're called Neato, and kids just love to squish and squeeze them.
Why would people put them in the microwave?
So they get squishier.
So they get squishier and soft. Because they start off hard.
Look what happened to Gia. Her face is severely burned.
Good God. Food and beverages only in the microwave. This poor girl. And oh my God, is that going to be permanent? Janine says, OMG. Now there's going to be warning labels on toys. Not microwavable safe. Oh my God. It's like forks. We all know better. Don't put forks in the microwave. Don't put toys in the microwave. This is very scary stuff.
Thank God she closed her eyes, because if you can see there, she has it dripped down her eyes, and it was obviously very close to getting in here, but thankfully she was looking down. So it ended up hitting here and dripping down her face and dripping down her eyelid.
Before the accident, home surveillance video shows Gia and Ella talking about how long to set the microwave.
I dare you to put it in for 100. I'll put it in for 30.
They never expected this to happen.
That is scary. That's a sound you never want to hear.
Fell down like this and then got up and was jumping around and screaming.
There is a warning on the box. It reads, "Do not leave in car or direct sun. Contents may become hot." But that's all. We reached out to the company multiple times, but did not hear back.
Last week, the company added this warning on its website. Do not heat, freeze, or microwave. May cause personal injury.
Yeah, they're lawyers. You better put something on the website. But, you know, like common sense would dictate that if it needs to be warmed, you just, like, I would think it would be okay to put it in a pot of warm water. Like, not hot water, warm water, because it just needs to get warm to soften it up.
Mom Gina Lee says it will be about a year before they know if the burns on Gia's face will leave lasting scars.
Oh, my God.
Meanwhile, a word of advice.
I want you to give a message to the people right now watching. Tell them what they should not do with this.
Put it in the microwave.
Don't put it in the microwave. Don't put your toys or forks. If it's not food and beverages, you really need to rethink the whole thing. Cindy says, trend? Trend? Really? This is why under 16 kids need to be banned from social media. Patricia Ann says, common sense is no longer common. It is nuts. Absolutely nuts. So please, if you have this toy, if you know of somebody that has this toy, and for God's sake, please don't put your toys in the microwave. Maybe you got the new jelly toy from the new Zellers. The latest Zellers opened up, and you should see this lineup. People are excited about the nostalgia of Canadian retail of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And it's good to see that it's popular to start. How long will the honeymoon last? Take a look at this lineup. It's awesome.
I found Zeddy, but also I found Zeddy. Okay, first of all, are you friends with the big guy here? Iconic Canadian
Zeddy is
retail
back.
chain Zellers is officially back.
Waiting in the rain,
Again,
people
This
were.
now being called the 3.0 for a brand that's been on a roller coaster over the past number of decades, really, at this point. This particular location, the brand new location at 80 Orpheus Street in Toronto. This is now the second store, part of this latest Canadian comeback. The first one opening in Edmonton. This store opening earlier today. People lining up just outside here in the rain to be the first ones inside.
Zellers has been a part of my life since I was born. My mom would take me here all the time.
When the seller close, I'ma cry.
Did you say it was your favorite store?
Yeah, used to before.
Yeah, of course.
It was my favorite store, and I'm so happy they came back.
And it's just nostalgic to just be here. And I just want to experience it with my youngest here.
My favorite store.
Now, this latest iteration of Zellers comes courtesy of the Benetov family. They're the ones that purchased the Zellers brand. This is the family behind brands like International, as well as Fairweather and other Canadian clothing brands. They've been in the clothing industry in Canada in one way or another for about 50 years. What was it about Zellers as a brand where you said, yeah, we want to own this, we want to invest in it?
I mean, the brand is absolutely iconic. The legacy throughout Canada is really hard to beat with the Zellers brand.
You know what she got caught. She's not supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be at a dentist appointment. You caught me. They used to have a good toy selection at Zellers too. I always liked that. They always had a lot of good toys there. And I don't know. It's 2026. The toys they are buying are just jelly to put in the microwave, so maybe the toy selection won't be as good.
You know, we felt that customer enthusiasm for the longest time has been very high.
Could this work?
Yeah, it could work. I mean, they seem to be a bit of a leaner, meaner fighting machine in terms of overhead. They obviously have experience. The Benetov family has experience with international clothiers and other clothing companies. So,
do you think that they can take on retailers like Walmart, though? I don't know. There's the diner. Look at this. We were telling you about this on yesterday's show, that they were bringing the diner back, but only as a food truck, kind of to test things out. But I'll tell you, these prices are pretty good. You may not be able to see the entire sign here, but the Big Z Burger, $7.49. Chicken sandwich, $7. Chicken fingers and fries for $7. That's pretty good. Grilled cheese, $5, and fries and gravy for $3. Price is right. Quentin says, I remember having a Club Z card. My first points card. Now I wonder if they're going to honor those. That'd be great if they did.
they know what they're doing in the space, and the fact that they can operate with a low overhead gives them a better chance of success.
Now, this store has all the hallmarks of what you would expect from a Zellers, the homewares, the fashion, the toys, the iconic red and white color palette everywhere you look. The scene here today, pretty much what we've seen, lines as least this long or perhaps even slinking through the store. Certainly.
You know, I look at these shots here and I think to myself, God, it's so clean and it's so new and it's so beautiful. Zellers, when it closed in Brandon, did not look like this. My last memory of Zellers was like a tornado had ripped through there because they had shut it down. They were closing up shop. And there was stuff on sale. People were just rummaging through things. And I mean, the staff knew that that the end was coming, and so I don't think they were too excited about putting things back on the shelves. So it's nice to see the second Zellers is open. Edmonton and Toronto, they're talking Manitoba, they're talking Winnipeg. That would be fantastic. I know that a lot of Sunseekers enjoy Zellers. Let's see. We'll still have to wait and see if the lowest price is still the law. And maybe they'll honor some of those Club Z points. Val's in the house on Facebook. Excited about Zellers. Good morning. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend, too. We've got a warning from the TSA this morning for World Cup of Soccer attendees about ranch dressing. What is this warning exactly? I don't know. From putting toys in the microwave to warnings about ranch dressing. And Dad and me, we've got some dad pictures coming up, including my dad. But first, we've got redneck pictures because the redneck woman, Gretchen Wilson, is performing July 3rd at the Skydancer Casino. I am going to be away on Monday, July the 6th. I'll be down there for the 4th 250 celebration, so we'll be off on Monday the 6th, back on the 7th. Gretchen Wilson, we'll be doing a live stream before that show on the 3rd. I'm excited about that because, there'll be some rednecks in the house. No doubt about it. The redneck woman. And all you need to do is post redneck pictures on the Facebook page before the end of the day today. Get on that this morning, okay? Pictures like this. That's a good redneck shot. Or maybe pictures like Barb's, where Barb has got some family members on the roof. A farewell send-off to a buddy ended with roof shenanigans. Couch on the roof. Looking for redneck pictures. If they're yours, fantastic. If you're borrowing them, that'll work too. It will be entry to see Gretchen Wilson July 3rd, Skydancer Casino. Tickets are just $50. It's an outdoor show. There will be food trucks and beverages, and it's going to be a lot of fun. July the 3rd at the Skydancer, skydancercasino.com. And throughout the 4th of July weekend, they're going to have fireworks. There's going to be a drone show and fireworks, plus a midway. So corn dogs, cotton candy, there's a midway and a concert. It's going to be a busy place and a lot of fun on the 4th of July weekend at Skydancer Casino. For all the details, give them a follow on their social media channels or check out skydancercasino.com. At Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. Into the final days of the first ever 100 mega sofa sale. So if Dad needs a new sofa, this is the perfect time to get one at Leon's. They come in all shapes, color, sizes, fabric sofas, reclining sofas, sectional sofas. You name it, they're on sale right now. This would be a great weekend to take Dad sofa shopping. Let him go to Leon's and have a nap on a sofa. 3 years to pay. You can, other than the taxes and the fees, take up to 3 years to pay with 0% interest, 36 equal monthly payments, plus free local delivery on purchases of $7.99 or more. That's at leons.ca and at 3635 Victoria Avenue. And you've always got time for Tim's. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba and their soda swirls. They've got a contest going on right now where you have the opportunity to win some great prizes just by simply dancing up to the till. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. Win a little prize. Win $100. Yeah. Till June the 28th. From 2 till 10. You just gotta mosey up to the till at Tim Hortons and tell them, hey, did you see me dancing? And then you'll put your name in the draw to win a $100 Tim's card. That's about the easiest contest you have to enter. I mean, just a little shake, a little rattle, a little roll, and you could be a winner. And, of course, with Dad's Day coming up on Sunday, I think I'll be doing a farmer's wrap for my dad and I on Sunday when him and I get together. And they are also giving away a Timmy's Father's Day gift pack. So over the next few days, ask about that as well, because it's Dad's Week. Show your dad some love, treating him to a coffee, a sweet treat, or one of those farmer wrap breakfasts. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba and Brandon Dauphin, Neepawa, Verdon, and Moosomin. Hello, Bradley, over on Facebook. Good morning, Bradley. Good to see you. Have a great weekend. So the TSA has issued a warning about ranch dressing. What is happening here? So the star of the show, there's a couple things that are developing at the World Cup. As you've heard by now, Canada won its first ever World Cup game against Qatar 6-0. The Aussies have drank all the beer in Vancouver. In Boston, the Scots are drinking all the beer. And finally, ranch dressing is becoming the star of the show. I don't know what's happening in the countries of the world, but I guess they don't have ranch dressing. And not only are people like going crazy for ranch dressing, but they're taking bottles and bottles of it to their home country. And this is causing some problems because you're only supposed to have a certain size of liquid when you go through the TSA.
Beyond jerseys and keychains, World Cup visitors are heading home with a very American souvenir, ranch dressing. The TSA says international fans have been packing bottles of the condiment after trying it during their U.S. travels. Just a reminder, ranch is a liquid, so bottles after the 3.4 ounces need to go into your checked bag. Atlanta is home to a total of 8 matches during the World Cup. The next is going to be on Sunday, June 21st. Spain will take on Saudi Arabia.
Oh, ranch dressing
at Atlanta Stadium. And for
look at that ranch, putting it on salad. Pfft, salad. Ranch dressing. Is there anything better than ranch dressing? I don't think so. Especially Hidden Valley Ranch. Oh, yeah. Do you like ranch dressing? Look at that. Oh, man, ranch dressing. I think it's hilarious. What are you putting on your salad in these other countries? I was asking on Facebook, what do you like to use ranch dressing for other than salads? And people have shared all kinds of things, mainly as a pizza sauce. It is a good pizza sauce. This is true. Janine just dips it in everything. Bacon ranch sandwich spread, says Bradley. Instead of mayo, he likes to put that on his bread. Sharon says she uses dry ranch packet for all kinds of dishes. Cindy has a thing called firecrackers, I think. Is that what it's called, Cindy? Where you take ranch dressing powder and canola oil and crackers or something like that. Yeah, I got to make some of those firecrackers today. Oh my God, they're so addictive. It's insane. I got some from Cindy, immediately made a huge batch. I made a batch so big I needed a garbage bag, a Glad garbage bag. I got these crackers on sale, and I filled a garbage bag because we had a family function, and they all went. None of them were left over. I need a lot of Ziploc bags to put them in after. Quinton says, I never jumped on the ranch train and doesn't understand why it's so popular, because your taste buds are impaired. When the whole world recognizes the incredible flavor of ranch, I have to say, Cindy quickly shot me the recipe. So it's got canola oil, ranch dressing powder, garlic powder, and pepper flakes. It's really easy to make. I'll post the recipe on my website. I'm not kidding around. And this is some serious stuff. And it's so cheap. It's cheap to make. Hey, listen, I'm Mr. Cheap and Easy. And so you got crackers, a little bit of oil, and a little bit of ranch dressing powder. And this stuff is insane. Called firecrackers. Recipe getting posted. Zumba Bernice says, I'll be your ranch drug mule. I'll go through TSA. Take her off to the side. Okay, open your coat, ma'am. Just like bottles of ranch dressing. Whoa, Dina says, I dip my fried chicken in it. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh. Diana says, dipping battered mushrooms in ranch. Bradley says chicken strips, and you know, that I get. Chicken strips, but fried chicken. Oh, can you imagine taking a chicken drumstick and, oh, it would taste so good. Debbie says pizza. Makes sense. Kat says potato wedges. Carolyn is with Quentin and says, nothing. I hate ranch. What? You need to see a doctor. You should see a doctor. Well, hello, Carolyn. I'm glad I can make time for you today as the doctor. What seems to be your problem? So I was taking part in this show, this stream show, and they were talking about ranch, and I said I didn't like it. He said my taste buds are wrecked. Open up. Your taste buds are probably wrecked. Those firecrackers are addictive. Zumba Bernice has made them. Oh, they're fantastic. I will post the recipe, I promise. We've got Carolyn with chicken fingers, lots of pizza, lots of chicken fingers. Maureen says it's not just food. Use ranch dressing as a face mask when you need hydration. That seems weird. A face mask. People love ranch. People love Little Frank's and blue cheese dressing is ranch. Ranch is the king. And the world is now discovering it. Now, is this going to be like oil? Am I going to go to get my Hidden Valley Ranch and it's now going to be $15, $20, $25 a bottle because all these people from around the world are buying? So if you go to the store and you don't see any ranch on the store shelves, you know why. Because, yeah, it is super, super popular. And make sure you remember it's a liquid. Quentin says, I don't think the ranch is bad. It just seems to dull the flavor of whatever you're dipping in it. That's a fair comment, I think. I think that's true. That's why I like it. Probably my favorite way to eat ranch is with the pizza crusts. I always used to toss the crusts. Crusts are kind of ugh. And then when ranch came along, it's like, well, hello. And that garlic butter from Papa John's. That's some good stuff right there, too. Ooh. But that's why I think it's good with chicken fingers, because chicken fingers are kind of blah. But yeah, if you're eating something tasty, it can't overpower. Ranch is just so amazing. It's so beautiful. It's so incredible. It just like steals the show. So you have to ease off it a little bit if you want to taste the other stuff that you're eating. So we got some, before we go, and we're going to have some dad shots coming up. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to sneak these in. I got some news on Jelly Roll and Bunny. Apparently, Bunny might be dating a Canadian. She's moved on to a Canadian, perhaps. I'll have the details coming up on that in just a second. First, let's take a look at some dads, starting with me and my dad. Happy Dad's Day to my dad, Vic. I'll see him on Sunday. There he is. There I am. There we are. Happy Dad's Day. Happy Father's Day, dads. And we have got a lot of them. Holy cow. A lot of dads coming in now. A lot of dad pictures. Dad and me. How fast can I get these out here? Hang on a second here. Get a few of these before we go. I'm going to try and do this quickly. Here we go. So we got Lorinda and her dad and Sheila and her dad. Happy Dad's Day. We've got Chad and his dad and Ryan Marcus. They're cheering for the Jets. Oh, I'm sorry, Bobby. Bobby Wright's dad passed away. There they are. But she still got it on the camera roll. That a girl got it on the camera roll. Pictures of Dad and me. There is Cindy and her dad and Derek's dad and Patricia and her dad and Dina 20 years ago. There we go. And Tosh and her dad. And Santa and her dad, Saskatchewan Rough Rider fans. Very good. Barb. Oh, Leslie, Legion member. That's fantastic. I'm sorry he passed away, Leslie. Wendy and her dad, and Brittany and her dad on a cruise, and Lori and her dad. Look at all the dads. It's a dad parade. It's a dad parade. Happy Father's Day, dads. Excellent. All right. We have got to say goodbye to our other friends on the other platforms, and you guys have an awesome weekend, and we'll kind of end the first segment of the show there. Happy Dad's Day to our dads who are either listening or watching. Have an awesome Father's Day weekend. Coming up in hour 2 of the show, I'm going to introduce you to a dad and daughter that have broken the internet because of the way they sing. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. In the meantime, bye TikTok and X. Have a great week.